One tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
How did my blockers not just block for me?
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still,
Antonio Brown's our target.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Flush to his right. It's complete to Brown.
What the freaking? Why are you doing spin move? Fucking with the hurt over his head.
Getting this inside the 30.
Second quarter. That was a good half. No touchdowns. I mean, I might be the first to get a touchdown. I bet I'm right there, like, what was that, like a 20-yard line?
Nothing our score. More from the Steel City coming up after this.
This presentation of the NFL on
Gatorade
is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
All right. Antonio Brown still our target. Now, what the frick are you?
It's Roethlisberger, and it's caught over the middle.
He caught it though.
5 yards on the
catch. Press X too fast.
Second down. Then to throw again. This will be caught.
Oh! See? I just crossed that dude on ice. Crossed that dude on snow.
Solid pick up at 13, sets him up first and goal. Brown finishing 2016 with over 1,200 yards, 106 receptions. Now for him, you know, people were expecting maybe some bigger numbers, Charles. What did you make of Antonio Brown's season?
Well, what I made of it is that he started to get more help along the way. Jesse James developed at tight end. Once Le'Veon Bell got into the lineup, he started to catch passes out of the backfield and ate up a few numbers as well. So Big Ben had more targets to throw it to.
No, not right now.
That should help Antonio Brown going forward in 2017 because he'll still be the primary guy. But when you get help, well, you can make bigger plays downfield.
Touchdown.
Now Bell, and he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a
Le'Veon Bell going to be our one to make a touchdown. Hopefully.
Second and goal.
Jump in that boy.
Hey, what the?
Okay, I should just get a QB sneak. Now I'm going to throw it. I'm going to have to throw like a something that they can't. You know, Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell. What the freak? Oh, wow. We're 12 for 13, which ain't bad. No, we're going to go for the touchdown. I guarantee that. Skip the 3 points, man. We're going to get a 7-point game and a 3-point lead. What the frick you not just catch it? What the heck just happened? Marcus Williams. Why did he not catch the ball? Kyrie, shut up. I'm not talking to you. Be quiet. You a crap on you too, whatever. Shut up. Get him, get him, get him. Let's go, safety. Safety. That's what I'm talking about. Ryan Shazier, though.
So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expect.
About time we got the ball.
Safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but
just kidding. We've been had the ball. About time we at least got a point, I should say. That dude almost just got flipped over.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
All right.
Last time they had it fourth and goal, rolled the dice,
Antonio Brown's not even out here.
Got to put that behind him.
No, get it, fatty.
It's loose.
Get off. We all right? Yeah, we good. We still got it. Holding offense. How did I do holding? He got the ball. What? That not make any sense. How was he holding when he had the ball?
They come up with one running back. That's Bell.
But this rush tripping because we got. Bro, why the frick he keep fumbling? Don't you run back. I swear to. Bro. Come on, Ben. Throw the ball. Bro, we were just at the 19-yard line. How the heck did we get at the 5-yard line? They can't get us in safety now. Go. Why the frick would you fall? Now we in somewhere that we can't get a touchdown.
It's fourth down.
At the 15-yard line. That's where we're at.
Here we go on fourth down with Roethlisberger.
He caught. No! Oh my God! Why the freak would you? No, they at the 15-yard line. See, we could have big got something. Ben Roberts just kept fumbling around at number 73. Had to keep recovering it. Doesn't make any sense. I should have got to get. He could have fumbled that. I just hard-hit him so hard. I am right there where the ball was at too.
Sanders, the former SMU product, had 79 catches
last year, over
that dude.
1,000
yards.
Yeah, he could have fumbled.
They're going to need more of him in Denver if they want to get back into the playoffs.
Part of a great tandem, he and Demaryius Thomas. And Demaryius plays out wide. He's one of those guys that you send him out there and let him work one-on-one. He uses his big body and his big frame to get open. Manuel Sanders, he has the ability to work inside as well. And he's not just quick, he's also fast, and he's dependable for a quarterback because a lot of the routes he runs are right in the sight line. Easy throws for a QB.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Get him! Shoot! He ain't sitting there waiting till that dude throw the ball. Hey, get that dude. The quarterback could have fumbled or that got hurt. Watch this. Watch this replay. They replay.
Stop trying to run the ball on 1st down. Now they
hit him
on 2nd down. The offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script
on
the
boom.
Defensive coordinator because right now the defense
slow
has
motion.
the advantage.
Watch. He's gonna go in fast motion.
They're back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal.
Make it an interception. Get your man.
Now Sanchez on 3rd and goal. That is caught.
I swear to God, if they get that man get a touchdown in front of 4 of us.
So out comes a field goal.
They're gonna run a kick if there's a QB sneaking. They are on a 1-yard line.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's gonna.
No, what the frick is it? He dropped it. Woo! He dropped it.
And this score will stay right.
Let's get it. That dude dropped the pass. They faking it. Okay, now we have to do some 4-foot. I can't do no sprint from here.
All right, Brandon.
I swear to God. Wait, hold on. Let's do a wide stick. Nobody's in that middle. Nobody in that middle section. I would help you throw it though. No. You can keep falling.
For an NFL kicker.
A gain of 6 there.
5th reception.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his
7-yard line.
Sitting back there in the pocket, firing down the middle.
Bro, we're so lucky we just got to stop. Told you I'm good on defense at the beginning.
Get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his
what the heck just
make
happened?
A great play. But what he does is
we got to do a 4 verticals. We're going to throw it to Le'Veon Bell because he's up the middle.
To find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top.
Throw the freaking. Oh my God. How we at the 1-yard line?
Receiver quicker.
That make any sense. Oh, heck no. No. We're not going out like this now. How the frick was he at just the 1-yard line? Are you kidding me? Bro, I swear to God.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Flushed out right.
Let's go. Right there.
It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. Charles, you think Big Ben is happy to have Antonio Brown on the other side of his passes?
You know he is, but he also expects it.
Bro, this is what kind of score? It's almost 3rd quarter and it's only 2-0. We could have been at like 21 right now. I guarantee I'm gonna score before this before the 3rd quarter comes out. I guarantee I'm gonna get
on the defensive side of the ball, held
9.
Gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays.
Somebody cut.
Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe.
Le'Veon Bell. Oh, how did he just drop that?
It's incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them.
Hopefully we get touched on this play.
Sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running.
I was not expecting him to keep coming up.
Come up now in the Wildcat package. Now a direct
snap come on. To this is one of freak you don't have.
Here, back to the 15. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4
block. What the heck just happened?
That set
It's already freaking third,
where to bring
fourth.
pressure from, and it's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers.
Don't freaking triangles open, you idiot! Bro, this, oh my god, man. We steady losing yards. How are we at the 11 now? Oh my god, man. Swear, this we just scored a whole entire game. Could have been had 9. The triangle was open. With icon triangle. I'm not sure why I said number, but icon triangle was open. What a freaking ball, dude. Sitting there. Get him. What the frick are y'all doing? He ain't crossing nobody. You gotta sit down, dude.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
So out
I
comes
swear
the
if they
field goal
fake it
team now
again.
for the
I'm just
second
doing this
time
play
here
just in case they fake it
From the
again.
right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes.
Great, now the freaking up
That's
by
what they got after him, and he
one.
was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. So I guess we'll call this a pitcher's duel so far. I think that was a 3-run homer there, and it makes it a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, what inning are we in? It's not the most common of score lines, but it's pretty indicative of the fact that we're in for a tight one.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the
thought he was tackling.
23-yard line. The Broncos defense getting ready to go.
Bro, we need some
the stop last time, led
yards. We steady turning over on downs. Losing yards. I can't see how we're losing yards.
You get us a touchdown here.
Block, block, block. Oh! What got your eyes? Get off me.
Against you on their own side of the 50. No. Stuff them, turn over the offense, and you're right. They'll take 3 on the first time. If they do it again, though, they expect a touchdown.
Yeah, well, first they've got to do it. Let's see if they can. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down.
What in the world was that?
Antonio Brown, the intended
What just
receiver.
happened?
And now it's 2nd down.
Something's wrong with this
Go
game.
off topic for a second.
No,
you know
go.
I like to do that.
I was in a good mood. Also,
AFC
something's wrong with this game.
Playoff contenders for this year that didn't make it last season. Who do you have that might get in?
Well, I think Cincinnati's got to be considered there.
Dang.
Maybe they'd have an offseason that's calm, and they go into this
Okay,
season
3rd and
and
10. We cannot do
where
that.
they've been perennials.
Stupid stuff, man. I swear.
Yeah.
We need to take this lead before this half over. We need to get 9 so we can get the ball back again. Because we get ball at halftime. Square. All day. Let's go. Let's go, boy. Huh. Let's go. Let's go, AB. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, final. Got it. Don't run out of bounds. Well, I'm gone. And jump. I'm flying up in that touchdown, boy.
Just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
Touch. Made field goal.
And this is good, and it makes it a 9-3 ball game.
We need to stop. Now we need to stop.
Boswell now to kick it
Cause
away
what
after
they
the
gonna
touchdown.
do?
The return comes now from Jordan Norwood. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I forgot what I'm going to say.
Denver getting set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
Oh.
You're thinking about jump-starting your team.
Well, they're going to get 10. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what the heck I was talking
Come
about.
in. We're going to get a timeout here.
I stopped talking thinking something.
It's just their first, so
But
they'll
they
have
can
2 remaining here
stop.
before we get to halftime.
Well, I'm talking about. I'm talking about something. They can get 10 if they score.
Play fake to Anderson. Now Sanchez.
That ain't gonna happen.
And caught right side, Green.
They got 49 seconds left. They calling timeout. They can call timeout when the clock hits 40 seconds. Watch.
We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, Sanchez surveying the field. And hauled in here by Jordan
43.
Norwood. A good pickup there, 8 yards on
Yeah,
the first
I think they're going to call
completion.
timeout when
So
they
they complete the
40.
pass, and now they face a second down.
40
I know we
seconds.
just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen.
Punch square.
It turned into a really nice
No,
play.
I swear to God.
Looking for Sanders
Let's
here
go.
on
That's
the
good
ball.
contact right there.
Emmanuel Sanders, the
They ain't called
intended
timeout at all.
receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
You can
Should've
feel
got
the
fired in a
anguish
second.
all the way up here. It
Should've got up
certainly
and
looked like he had that
do
one
something.
in the end
Hot
zone,
across the room
open.
in a joyful way.
Hold on to it.
Do something in the air.
3rd and 2, Sanchez.
Get-
Nowhere to go here.
Let's go. Let's go, Fanny. Let's go.
Have the juice.
Celebrate. 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 Celebrate.
Steelers. And he takes
Yeah. And he slipped on ice with the touchdown. Boy, so talking about that Fanny took it all the way home.
Defensive coordinator, I think. Here.
Yeah, pull up them fans.
Dial it up.
Yeah, Yeah, boy. Run to that sideline.
It is so nice. You're such an
You up in our house. We're at Steelers' house.
He dialed things up, and boy, a big
You
play
dropped that
result to
ball.
these guys.
Well, you
And give it
like
to me.
Credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! And we get ball again.
Extra point
Oh
now
my
by
God, this is
Boswell.
gonna be a blowout. This is gonna be a blowout.
And the lead is now
We up.
13.
Wow, we up 13. This is gonna be a blowout. They're gonna stay at 3, man.
So
Have y'all seen that video what I did to Jaguars in North Carolina?
Return for a score.
That was a blowout. What was it? 45 to what? 13 something?
They'll
14?
take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Actually, they uploaded too long ago. It was like 2 days. 2 or 3 days
Broncos
ago.
offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much
Fumble.
they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Let's start calling timeout, dude. This clock's still going.
Second down. And the offense behind
I'm not
the
calling
chains here,
timeout.
a touch
I know
on
we can call
2nd and
timeout.
11.
Stephon Tuitt came out of
We're
Notre
gonna run
Dame
it.
as
We're
another
gonna
one
run
of
it.
those
Watch, we're gonna run
really
it.
tall defensive ends.
I know
and
the
you
play
just
they doing.
wonder,
They're doing
would they
that.
be able to
Watch.
have the leverage
See?
to bend and
Doing
make
a dart.
plays?
Hey,
And he
better
just gave
fall,
us an
dude.
answer with that tackle.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you down to our EAs. So this guy's
Skip the
just sitting
halftime.
there, right? He's got like 30 hot dogs in front of him. And what's that?
Did people say 30 hot dogs?
Apparently
Did
we're
y'all hear
back.
that?
Okay, so Larry's halftime show.
What the heck is on my
kicked
block?
off. Sorry, we were doing story
I'm
time
on the
there.
backfield.
We are ready, though.
I know y'all saw
for the
that, right?
Third quarter. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
Why do they not just
working
give me an
with them
icon so I
on,
can break out the
Here's
tackle?
what we think they're
Look like
going
the
to do
fakest
to attack
tackle
us
ever.
in the second half.
Like he
Nice
barely even
first half
tackled.
that we've had, guys.
Fourth
But be
verse right here.
prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Now Ben on 3rd and long.
Antonio Brown.
And he couldn't
Dropped
hang
it
on to
again.
through the contact.
How are we 19? Bro, I swear to God. We're at the 17-yard line.
Indeed,
He's steady.
That's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
We're gonna turn over.
Here we go on 4th
You're not
down
gonna
with
turn over on downs.
Forced out to his left.
What the frick would you?
Incomplete. Boy, a real head
What the heck are you doing?
And boy, possession here turns over.
Why the heck would I throw it out of bounds?
Already being in the red zone.
could've-
So now a look at the
God.
Broncos as they
Tell you
head
Brown
back
could've
out
caught
there
them
for their
passes
first
like this.
possession of the second half. And they'll try to
No,
fire up
no!
the game with CJ
Then they
Anderson.
gonna-
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. C.J. Anderson from 17 yards out. And
What the heck is
Broncos
that?
have cut it to within a score.
They're not coming back. They're
We
gonna
don't
keep
talk
at
about
10.
it
They're gonna
enough,
stay at
but
10.
the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them
They
really
did
nice
one
Christmas
play.
gifts, right?
If they're smart,
They
they
made
do.
one
After the
touchdown.
touchdown, here's McManus.
On
now
one
to kick it
possession
away.
right now.
It's Marcus Wheaton now to return it. Solid return.
40
pretty
yard.
good field position.
I'm
They'll
telling me I'm
start
at the 32 yard.
line.
How the heck is I'm at the 32?
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, I can't
And
even
last
tell
time out,
myself.
went for it on
Snow
fourth
is
down,
over.
turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing
Some
what
goal.
one decision
They're not
can
gonna
do
catch me.
in the chain
Stop
of
running.
events, right?
They're not gonna
The
catch me.
decision to go for it.
Antonio Brown, kiss him.
You're not gonna catch me, dude.
And into
Yeah, go somewhere,
the end
Stewart.
zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio
If they had
Brown,
Peyton Manning, they could have. They could have been blowing me out. Right now I'm up 13. If they had Peyton Manning,
In order to lead in
maybe
a game,
about
you're
14
going to get plenty of
something is.
contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Escaping the pressure right.
No.
And he's going to go
How
down.
did that just come on now?
Can't get rid of it. So
No,
a
I don't
sack
care
and a
about that.
two-point try.
But they tried to get two
Think about that 2-point
and
conversion.
ended up getting none because
I
the
really don't
quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Fielded about a yard deep.
Who the heck is on? I don't know who the heck I was.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now we look at C.J. Anderson as he trots back out there and gets set to go on offense. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync because early in the game, defenses throw different patterns at you.
C.J.
different
Anderson got
formations,
15
different
rushes,
sets, and you might not
42
block
yards and
them
1
quite the
touchdown.
way you want to, but as you start.
Wait, I never saw that. Did y'all just hold see the clock come? Hold the heck up. What the heck did the official clock on? The acceleration clock. Did y'all see that? Was it me or y'all just saw that too?
Get into a groove and you
I
figure
could
out
have
what
sworn
they're
I
doing.
just saw the
Now it all
clock
comes
speed
together,
up.
and that's what we're seeing right now.
On second
Who in my
down,
way?
Anderson.
No, I swear to-
He's got room.
Get the
Enemy
dude.
taken down, but not before
Break
he
nobody
gets
ankles.
into enemy territory. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
One of the good things
Still
offenses
got you.
did years
You ain't
ago
going no, you ain't
was they
getting no touchdown.
lettered their gaps the same on each side. A gap between
They gonna
guard and
keep being
center on
down
either side.
6
That's
every
what you
time.
want to control when you're trying to run the ball up the middle.
And why is that?
Because
We need a
typically
sack so
you
I can
have
do it. Let's go.
Pressure and down
Now they in dangerous
goes
position.
Sanchez. Arthur Moats in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL
No.
with all these gazelles.
Let's go. Still got him.
They got to him again. Ryan Shazier in there to get him.
That's a 29-yard line.
Now of the afternoon.
Dang.
This is what happens when you get behind the
That's what I got.
chains,
This
as
dude
people
running.
like
That
to
was
say, when
that's
you got
one stupid
obvious passing
decision right here. If he
situations,
running.
hard to vary it up and
No,
fill
somebody
it
give
out.
85.
Hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over. But no second guessing the call here. It was third
Yeah,
and
Tony
long, so
Brown in
throwing
the
the
backfield.
football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
With it is Brown. Oh,
Boy,
nice
get
move.
off me.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown.
Hold up, a great hurt over
It's a
his
gain
head.
of 17 that time. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his
Get off.
right to try and evade people.
Why is every time Le'Veon Bell run? No,
still
my
accurately
blockers.
throws a nice pass for a first down. I do know from
Like
experience.
this, right here. Here we go again. So after we do this play, it's gonna be a 4th down. We're gonna end up losing.
Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback.
Knicks, they're blocked.
But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you
This hell gave me a spin for no reason. I'll not do that spin move. It holds that by itself.
That's it.
What just happened? I hold dang it. Not do that.
They were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Third
You
down.
could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
And no move to get the
Come on, D'Angelo. I swear I can get this first down. You guys get this first down.
Here we go with
Go,
Williams.
go!
And he
You not
maybe
just
makes
freaking.
it back to
You
the
not
line
just
of
freaking get.
scrimmage. That's it.
How freaking I get the first down?
A shot here, but to no avail. And the Broncos
Well, this is why I'm not. This is why I just keep saying this is the reason I don't want this dude out.
coming out now. And with this deficit,
Stupid.
you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
Idiot.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even
Hold it
exist.
up.
He's not a team
We
anymore.
all could have got a first down.
So you got to go out.
No, the other one like to say he like to turn it over on down.
No way does
He'll
that
most
guy
likely
get on
do
the
that.
field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's something that there's got to be
Bro, I
casualties
swear
at
to
times. We're trying to win a game.
And he
What the
works
heck
his
is our
way forward for
outside?
that 4 up to the midfield stripe.
What are they doing on the
Mitchell
outside?
coming up from the secondary to make the stop.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for
They're
an
in the middle of the
offense.
field.
Finding
You
a way
better
to
get this
create
stop.
that type of yardage in your running
They
game.
can do a slant.
That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the 50, it's Sanchez. And Green with a catch left side. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Love the effort, love the dramatics, getting the feet down. How about a little step shuffle along the sideline there, almost like a great ballet dancer or a tap dancer. All for no gain, though?
I was going to say, it's so pretty, and it gets you nothing. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense.
Somebody's going to run out of bounds.
What? Say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you
Shut
have
up,
the ball.
Jalen. No. Freaking
Now
stupid.
Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. A
What's
screen
your move?
down. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that
Hold
one
on.
because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them.
Four
Ran a
vertical.
screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Let's go. Let's go.
Complete.
Woo, we gonna do that again. There's only 4 people on that side. Well, now they got number 26 in the back.
Quickly, they get to the line.
Who the heck
Now
is
it's
going to throw to?
Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left.
I swear to God, dude.
He couldn't quite hold it.
I
Got
could
hit.
have been surprised if he
Ball
caught
pops
that.
out, incomplete. Let's look ahead for a quick minute. We don't have the schedules yet for next year, but what we do have are the 5 international games that will be
All got
played.
Antonio
4
Brown.
in London and then 1 again in Mexico. Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans, Cleveland, Minnesota, Rams, and Arizona. Those in London, and then Mexico's going to get a great game. The Raiders and New England.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And just think about the ones in London. Remember, they're splitting them between the 2 different stadiums in London, so they get a different flavor in all of these places. But Mexico, for the 2nd straight year, the Raiders are coming to town. That should be a whole lot of fun.
Should be a ton of fun and a very good matchup. To throw here, Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, clearly one of his
He could have been
advantages
blown
as a
his team
passer
up,
is his
you know.
height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
Steady
It really
turning
does,
over on
because your
down.
goal is to move the
Have we,
quarterback
have we,
off his initial spot when he gets his drop
wait.
back completed.
What the heck was
When you
Le'Veon?
have that
Are you
type of
telling me it
he can
was holding
stay in
Le'Veon
there
Bell?
if he's willing
Who
to
was
take
he at?
hits and just fire over the top.
Was there? Did we throw any
saves some
interceptions or
time
no?
and actually completes a play
Wait, no.
a little bit quicker than
But
it
I
normally
swear to
does. So
God.
the quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
They'll set up the
Just get off
screen.
freaking
This is
first.
Williams.
That's what I want you out here.
4th down after a loss
Why are they
of
with 2nd
1.
string corner, running back
They
in.
wanted to set up the screen there, but
I had to make
blown
these.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up.
I was never going to make that anyway.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Sanchez on first down. Completes it to Norwood. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're
still got the ball
into a defensive player in another zone.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Second down now after the incompletion.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really, at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now, as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you.
Now we're getting all sorts of sacks.
He's going to go down.
We can't get no touchdown.
Shazier in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole
get off
way, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean,
you ain't tackling me, dude.
oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're
back now in
final quarter.
It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Brown, the lone receiver left. Here's Roethlisberger.
What the heck? Oh, I saw caught that. I hit his helmet.
He doesn't drop too many in that department.
I whole caught that. Antonio Brown whole caught that.
It's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah.
There goes D'Angelo Williams.
There we go.
Touchdown.
I'll try D'Angelo.
D'Angelo
I think I'm better to give out touchdown. Yeah,
66 yards.
Nope.
And the Steelers
He could have got one.
So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
There you go.
He's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. His throw.
His whole drive. See, look, he slipped.
Virgil Green is tight end, the intended
He was
receiver.
going to automatically slip
Bring
him.
up third down.
Oh, man. For him
Usually
to
when
be
I run
that
on ice, I do not
wide
slip.
open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much
think
time
I'm
on
lying?
your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much,
Huh?
and your hands get shaky.
I'm lying.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
I'm not
I
sure
got
we
balance.
can spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available.
bounce
They
myself.
chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now Brown. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
Hey, got the
This is
open lane.
punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, you had a little more bounce in and out of the huddle.
Time
You
is
can
it?
see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take
5-11.
How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they
Oh,
come
no.
up with. I think pressure
Wednesday,
always the first
Tuesday
way to
night,
go.
except Wednesday.
Pressure was
I cannot wait till Christmas. I get Madden 19, 2K WWE 19, and NBA 2K 19.
And caught right side, Green. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have. in the old days, but you can flex.
There we
him
go.
out. You can run wide receiver routes.
Jump over that boy head.
Primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Sammy Coates, the intended target there, and it's 3rd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Steps away to his left. And incomplete.
I seen that
here
dude
on
slip though.
3rd down.
Number 81,
He
James.
was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And
I
that
gotta
was
make
4th
this.
down.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me.
Swear to God, that's
but
a-
that was one.
Oh, it's a
he should've
flag.
caught.
Absolutely.
If they hit my kicker, oh, let's go.
Right there, he dropped
Go-
it.
We better get it first. We better get it first.
Personal foul.
Right from the kicker.
Defense.
Defense.
And this is
The
gonna be
15-yard line. The heck
roughing
y'all
the
think this
kicker,
is?
an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Oh, he stays up.
Do it.
Looking for someone. He'll be hit
Oh.
and taken down at the 21. Jared Crick.
His name is
in
Crick.
there to sack him for a loss of 6.
It's interesting, partner, that
Hypocrite.
most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure,
They got
more
2
blitzing.
tackles.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. Now Rock trying to get
Oh,
it to
wow,
Reed,
now I
and
beat the
it's
Warriors.
intercepted. And how about this? It's the other Brandon Marshall Marshall that picks it off. Return goes up to
Brandon
his
Marshall.
17-yard line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot.
Oh, man.
Before. Time to shake
Oh,
things
my
up a little
God.
bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay,
Wow.
How do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now Sanchez.
Oh,
Oh, look at
really?
Thomas wide open. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much
Get
every
on, dude.
challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right, it's been that way. And that is
Dang it! What the?
touchdown.
How did he catch that?
Denver.
I had like 4 steals right there that could at least jump.
4 yards out.
They all ran in
And the
circles.
Broncos cut into that lead.
Both review. How the heck can a referee tell if that was a touchdown or not?
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts
Oh, they're
left.
gonna go for
Still
the
a
onside
chance if
kick,
they can
huh?
somehow get this one back.
Guess what? If I get it, I'm
And
pitching
this
it back.
doesn't work.
Pitch it back.
The Steelers
Oh,
recover
my.
it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
Oh-hoo!
We saw here. I just wonder if
Back it off me, boy. I'm jumping over your heads.
Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Catch it.
And the tip there.
Oh, he
altered the
threw
ball
out the other
flight,
dude's
and it
helmet.
falls incomplete. It'll be
Dude,
2nd
stop it.
down.
Nigga, you didn't do nothing.
You gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away.
Nah.
And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because their only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And that's
Get
inbounds.
the feet down.
Oh, no, it's
They'll
not.
say he did not. It's incomplete. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger eluding the pressure right. Oh, incomplete.
How in the world did that just
Nearly
get?
the pick
Bro,
they
that dude
needed.
like he just
They
teleported
would've
over
loved one
the
but
jump.
At least it does get him to 4th down. Well, he just threw an interception.
40 yards. Oh, how that
Nearly
40?
another
This
pick.
don't not like no 40
Things
yards.
aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of the difference between driving on those
How the freak was
paved
that? How
roads
that not?
and those
How?
country roads
How that go all way out there like
Isn't
that?
it? 'Cause that's the way this
That
game
was
goes
whole
right
still,
now.
but the-
Bounce-ity bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country
I
roads.
certainly have. Plenty
This
of
guy
family
missed that
back there.
anyway.
God love them.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant
Could've
leg
been up.
might have given way
Crap.
just a little.
Intercepted.
And when that happens,
Could've
guys
been
have a
up on,
tendency to pull through the ball to
they down. What they
compensate.
down, 14?
And in doing so, sent this one
They know.
off target.
Yeah,
If you're a
they know.
defender, one of the fun things about playing zone
13,
defenses,
right?
especially
Yeah, they down
in
13.
today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area and then you end up covering him almost man for man.
They better hurry up.
More plays on the football.
There's no time for them coming back. I guarantee that.
You
don't got no time to come back.
Described as a space game. Get your best players into space.
Yeah, they're gonna turn it over before
That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner.
Before they get
them out in the flat and let them have a chance to make people miss.
Why the heck is my Steelers, man, looking somewhere else?
They pick up 12.
Where the world are they looking at?
And they move the chains.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete
great.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Getting late in the fourth now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come out and attack.
2-minute warning.
Time for a break. We're back.
They have no time left.
After this.
By the time I get the ball, so by the time I get the ball, the game's gonna end.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively.
They ain't gonna score to get down 6. But what the freaking wall y'all at?
Catch right side. This is Sanders. 7 yards. The pickup on the pitch and catch, and the offense moving quickly to the line. To the air once more, Sanchez. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Daniel McCullers in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. 3rd and long, it's Sanchez. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, let's go.
And that should do
Where are you going?
By Mike Mitchell. And a big
what a double interception, man.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. But I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Give me that ball. Mike Mitchell. Ross Crockwell is holding the front foot.
Getting set to take the field.
This game's over. I told y'all it's gonna be a turn before they even make a touchdown.
They couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
It's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going
why the heck would you throw that?
We've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Roethlisberger gonna throw it over the middle here to Brown.
Man, I could have broke out that tackle.
The Broncos are gonna take a timeout. All right, so the timeout over, and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
Can I see? I couldn't break out that.
Third and 2. Now Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell.
Who?
Oh, and he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
I'm breaking ankles out here.
They got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout.
I'm not sure what you're saying with my headphones on.
We'll step aside. And again,
there, guys, know what he's saying.
Here's a direct snap.
Wait, what?
Bell. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he is going to lose.
He said something about M&M's.
He lost 2 there.
Wait, am I in?
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a
nice
play by the defense.
He almost maybe do a QB sneak.
Things going in their direction after a play like that. And the Broncos go to a nickel set on 3rd down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No, I'm going to sit here on the clock, man.
The offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
I'm going to fake spike this boy.
No, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first down yardage before
I think this is his last time out.
Midfield. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. Oh, there's that man again. Complete. And he gets this one all the way down.
That's it. We won. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I'm out. I can't believe that was a good. I'm just kidding. I'm not out, but.
Something special about the game in the
give it up for the Steelers. This is a good game.
The only thing that's not fun is that we got the
give a like and subscribe my channel. Peace out.
Deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But